Come in.
Hello, my name is Anaya. I'm going to be your nurse for today. I'm going to be completing a Neuro Assessment to make sure everything is intact, okay?
Okay.
When I walked into the room, the patient was able to open her eyes. Can you tell me your name and date of birth?
My name is January 20th.
Do you know who the president is?
Donald Trump.
And do you know where you are today?
Yes, I'm at home.
Patient is alert and oriented ×4. Can you shake my hand? Can you raise your hands above your head? The patient gets a score of 15 on the Glasgow Coma scale. How is your mood today?
Good.
Patient is smiling, seems to be in a good mood. Mood and affect are congruent. We will also do a mini mental status exam. Next, I'm going to test your cranial nerves. First, I'm going to do your olfactory nerves. I'm going to have you close your eyes and close one nostril. I'm going to give you 2 scents to smell, okay?
Okay. Deodorant.
Close the other one.
Hand sanitizer.
All right, cranial nerve 1 is intact. Next, I'm going to do your optic nerve. Can you stand up for me, please? Stand up on that line. Which line can you read?
Line 6.
Can you cover one eye? Can you read those numbers for me? What letters for me?
A, B, C, D.
Can you cover the other eye? Can you read those letters for me?
A, B, C, D.
Uncover the eye. Are you still able? Which line are you able to read with both eyes open?
Line 6.
Can you just read those letters for me?
A, B, C, D.
All right, you can sit back down. The patient is able to read at 30 feet what a person at 20 feet will be able to read, and she read line 6. We will also do the Jaeger chart to test her vision up close. All right, I'm gonna test your peripheral vision. Can you tell me when you see the bunny ears?
Okay. I see the bunny ears. I see the bunny ears. I see the bunny ears.
All right, optic nerve is intact. Next, I'm gonna test her oculomotor, her trochlear, and her abducens. I'm gonna look into your eyes, okay?
Okay.
I'm looking for constriction of the pupil, and both of her eyes did that. I'm gonna look at it with the light off. I'm gonna have you follow my finger. Pupils are equal, round, reactive to light and accommodation. Next, I'm going to test your trigeminal nerve. I'm going to have you close your eyes and tell me where I touch you at.
My forehead. My cheek. My chin.
All right, next I'm going to have something soft and something sharp, and I want you to tell me whether this is soft or sharp, okay?
Sharp. Soft.
All right, trigeminal nerve is intact. Look at me. Open and close your jaw. All right, no TMJ noted. And I will also test for corneal reflex. If the patient is unable to tell me if she feels something soft or sharp, we would test hot and cold. Next, I'm going to test her facial nerve. I would give her something salty or sweet to taste. And next, I'm going to, and can you raise your eyebrows? Can you close your eyes? Can you smile? Can you puff out your cheek? All right, facial nerve is intact. Next, I'm going to test your vestibular cochlear. Okay. Can you stand up? Can you close one ear? The other one? And tell me if you hear what I say.
The sky is blue.
All right, cover the other one.
The ocean is red.
All right. Vestibular cochlear is intact. For glossopharyngeal, I would have the patient taste something bitter. And for the vagus nerve, I would, the vagus nerve is a sensation of fullness in the stomach. Can you swallow? Can you call for me? And then can you say ah? I'm gonna visualize her uvula. And the uvula is midline. What's after that one? Next, I'm gonna test her spinal accessory. Look at me. Turn your head that way. Turn your head the other way. Push your shoulders up. All right, spinal accessory is intact. Next, I'm gonna test her hypoglossal, which is the last one. Can you stick out your tongue? Can you push your tongue in your cheek? All cranial nerves are intact. Next, I'm gonna test her motor strength. Can you stand up? Put your arms up like this. Push, pull, pull. All right, sit down. Can you squeeze my hand? Can you push up? All right, pull your foot out. Motor strength is a 5 out of 5. Next, I'm going to test your sensory. We're going to do the same thing we did on your face, but except on a different part of your body, okay?
Okay.
Can you close your eyes? Tell me where I touch you at.
My chest. My arm. My leg.
All right. Next, I'm going to have you tell me whether this is soft or sharp.
Soft.
Again.
Sharp. Sharp. Soft.
If the patient is unable to tell me whether something is soft or sharp, we would do, again, hot or cold. Next, I'm going to test your cerebellar function, and this is called the Romberg test. Can you stand up for me? Patient is able to stand up without swing. Can you close your eyes? And the same, patient is able to stand up also without swing. You can sit back down. I will also test her reflexes, her radial, her Achilles, her patella, and her Babinski. The Babinski reflex should be negative. This concludes my assessment. Do you have any questions for me?
No, ma'am.
Thank you for being my patient today, okay?
You're welcome.